Malawi have the ball though. Chazia and Chembezi working it out between themselves here. Here's number 15. Chazia, the only change from that match against Burundi. Gomez Gani Chidwa, the fullback, dropping down to the bench. Chester on the ball. Decides to go square. Chembezi working it out with Ngoma. Ngoma decides to go back to Lloyd Aaron. There's Chazia. Some big bullets man, Lloyd Aaron. Certainly one of the brighter performers here for Malawi so far, playing in that defensive midfield role. Here he is, the 21-year-old. Nixon Mwase. We have a 9 in the defense for Burkina Faso, and we have a 7 in the defense for Malawi. Unorthodox numbers. It's all about the job they do on the pitch. Chazia finds Lloyd Aaron in a fullback position. It's Chester. Goes back to Denis Chembezi. And now Mwase on the ball. This is about as much possession as Malawi have had all game. Burkina Faso just sitting back, allowing the pressure to be soaked in. That's well done on the touchline, and that certainly will be a foul. Almost a bit of a surprise that it wasn't a yellow card there for Sasha Banse. Free kick to be taken by Chimwemine Ndana. Pass, aiming for the striker. It's cut out pretty admirably there. Free kick ultimately given on the Stallions' defense. This time Nasser Jiga just pulled back for his efforts. Gets a free kick. The referee just trying to speed up play once again. Well, as we take stock of the second half, we have to say that Malawi has certainly grown into it just in terms of keeping the ball. And in order to change proceedings, Sasha Banse is going to be making way. It's going to be Blati Toure. Loads of experience, the Pyramids defensive midfielder. Plays in Egypt. He's on the field.
Substitute for Burkina Faso. Player number 6, Sasha Jordan Banse. Out. And player number 21, Osman Kamara, in.
It is in fact Usman Kamara who does come onto the pitch, the centre forward. Apologies for that. Usman Kamara, the Sharjah player. So Burkina Faso just making an attacking change there. They obviously feel that they have enough in the midfield to allow for that attacking impetus. Just got to be careful that they don't get caught on it, and Malawi putting that pressure up on the attack. Elve Kofi seeking another clean sheet as a goalkeeper for Burkina Faso. So just a reminder that it is Usman Kamara, 23-year-old for Sharjah in the United Arab Emirates, who is on the pitch now. Just bundled over. Will be a free kick. So one change for either side in this second half. But no change in the scoreline so far. It remains 2-0. There's a pair of goals from Lassina Traoré. He really has struggled with injury throughout his career. And it is lovely to see him get amongst the goals once again. Missed the last 2 African Cup of Nations through injury. That's neatly picked up by the number 2, and this should be 3. Still should be. And it will be a penalty. And a yellow card indeed for Lawrence Chazia. Well, the space opened up. Playing across, and yes, he did seem to stop it with his hand. An unfortunate sliding tackle to prevent the ball from going in. And his arm was away from his body as he was trying to support his weight, Lawrence Chazia. It is unfortunate, but the correct call in the end. And it means that the Stallions can extend that lead. Great stuff again from Lassina Traoré to just expose the back line of Malawi. And it's going to be 25-year-old Hassan Bande. He plays in Helsinki, the Finnish side, HJK Helsinki, to extend it to a 3-goal lead. Let's see what Hassan Bande can do, and if George Chikuka can stand tall in the Malawi net. Everyone is in order, and Hassan Bande steps up to take the penalty and cleanly into the side of the net. It's 3-0 for Burkina Faso, and even at this stage you do think that that is game over. Very difficult to see Malawi come back from this. A solid penalty, and difficult to see any keeper in the world saving that. Took it with the side foot. The net rippled. The scoreline reads 3-0. Chikuka diving the opposite side. Smiles already on the faces of the Stallions people, the fans and players alike. Now Hassan Bande gets his name on the score sheet. There was an opportunity for a hat-trick, of course, for Lassina Traoré. So an interesting move, a professional move, you could say, from Brahma Traoré and his side. But Hassan Bande gets his name on the score sheet. Now Burkina Faso looking interested yet again. Goes on to the substitute, Usman Kamara, who's really made an impact so far since coming on. And it just also proves that it was the correct call to substitute Sasha Banse. Some frenetic defense, frenetic attack, and then Saidou Simpore, who's been quiet since his assist for that opener. Doing well in the midfield, and now it's picked up by Isa Kabore. Back to Cedric Badolo. Sheriff Tiraspol player who has dropped more into the defensive duties. Probably see more of that after Banse's substitution. There is the number 8, Cedric Badolo. Kabore. To Jiga, does well to march the ball out of defense. Sobe, lovely slide pass. Now looking across the lines and switching very well to Kamara. Kamara tucks in on his left. There's acres of space. Kabore, and the offside flag does finally appear, much to the delight of Malawi in that particular situation. It was an extremely tight line, but you do see his right toe just ahead of the last defender. Good call by the linesman. Absorb it to the chest of Elvia Kofi. Need to be really tested in the second half, and need control from Burkina Faso. Badolo through the midfield, and here they come again. Looks hungry for it, and biting at the toes there, Kamara, and it will be a foul on Dennis Chembezi. Finally, Malawi do get the ball in a good position. Get out the wide to the left wing. And that's neatly around the corner. Chawa with the strike, and just asking what's the need for this time wasting from Elvia Kofi. He seems to be in a bit of discomfort, and he is just touching his hamstring. They do have a lot of experience on the bench in terms of the goalkeeping department. Farid Uedraogo, the AS Vita club man. You just see him pull up. Yes, it does seem to be a sore one on the hamstring. We do feel that that could be the end of Elvia Kofi's night. It would be a very frustrating end to this game indeed. He's played his part. He had all 90 minutes against Senegal. Elvia Kofi's night could be done, and not good news.
Charles Kalumba. Fans coming on, but it's Charles Kalumba for me, who is dying a little for his club, serving them 3 times. The mouse up weight. It was actually a from work at very strong. And now it's this afternoon. And a very good touch on from jersey number 13. And now Charles Kalumba does what he's doing best this afternoon. Let's get more of TP Mazembe 100%. Of course,
one of the videos that we did post earlier on this week.
Yeah. You have to love the fans. They've created Levi Mwanawasa to have that atmosphere. Like it's a national team that is playing here.
Friends, we hope that doesn't drain their energy. It's just still 0-0 here at Levi Mwanawasa Stadium in Ndola. Spirit Saddam Mark. Still 0-0 here at Levi Mwanawasa.
Perfectly well. Looking at the goalkeeper. Well, it's just like you have said, BMJ. The goalkeeper is very tough at it. Otherwise, Ricky Banda controlling the ball perfectly well. Looking at the goalkeeper. Well, it's just like the likes of Ricky Banda.
It's 2.01.
Very tall indeed. It needs to be basketballer.
Very much. Actually under the agents of relatives agents, John TP Mazembe 25th July 20. Of Casa Sports has made 10 appearances for this particular competition, CAF Champions League. That's Aliou Bandara Fati.
Good to know that Buchizia Mfune is actually watching. Former international Buchizia, Green Buffaloes.
He's a coach now?
Yeah, he's now in the coaching.
The last. They know they're also taking things easy. They need to be very, very careful. Sierra Leone by a dramatic 3 goals to 2. Red Arrows winners over the challenge championship, if you like. Winners of the Zambia Super. Shemalonga Kesomo. A free gift in terms of possession, and it will have nothing to do with gifts. TP Mazembe. A free gift in terms of possession. Beats, aiming for the box, is in the box, brings in across to Ricky Banda. Some good interception there to Akim Mumba. He's got the speed, aiming for the box. Is very fast in reacting to Mazembe.
Fast and making sure that they do clear their lines and just to so ensure that they are safe and not allow any goal. But for me, and his impact. But for me, it is that run from Akim Mumba, the very first week. 10 minutes
to be a problem and a thorn in the TP Mazembe's defense. Mumba so far is proving to be a problem and a thorn in the TP Mazembe's defense. Part of the country as well as outside the country, because we do also. Yeah, good to know that this game is being watched in all parts of the country as well as outside the country, because we do also have watched in all parts of the country as well as outside the country, because we do also have Banda brings in a cross. Gwenya
being involved in the build-up, taking the ball to Ricky Banda, the chemistry that
Banda brings in a cross. Gwenya
the chemistry that I talked about, right in the empty net. Too confident. Gofa is.
Yes, he wasn't. He thought the ball passed and the defender passed and he saw the defender coming, obviously thinking that Son was going to clear that ball. But the clearance was rather tending to a mistake by this Mazembe defender. He saw the defender coming, obviously thinking that Son was going to clear that ball.
Yeah. Golden chance.
I've kept the ball on the ground. Gwenya, he's got the skill, but it's the speed that he lacks. Because when you beat a player, you should be able to accelerate.
Yeah.
And beat him for pace. To accelerate.
Yeah.
And beat him for pace.
Yeah. Tonight, I can't remember which team we played against. My coach for Polo Polo in Hefrena. Hefrena saw the talent and the skill that Godfrey Gwenya had when he was only in grade 11, and that game was played right here at the Mwanawasa Stadium at night. I can't remember which team we played against, but that shows how much confidence this is here and there. He has not come to the party in terms of being appearing at the national team.
The injury has been with Godfrey Gwenya's career. Otherwise, he was one of those enterprising players. Otherwise, he was one of those enterprising players during his young playing years. And it's good to see him fit today.
The league in Zambia, what a mistake.
What a mistake. Charles Karumba does well. Keita to Semanga. Yusuf Miri not happy with these charges. Ran Chimera to be precise. So this two.
It's going to be a drop ball, whatever might have happened there, BMJ.
So these two teams
Might have happened there, BMJ.
and it sets a record.
busy as he is now. That shows that TP Mazembe have gained momentum and now they've been
Take it back to Keita. Fofana loses possession. Fofana loses possession. Now this is good for Red Arrows. Saddam Yusuf Piri. Ricky Banda running into the space. He does well, but his well shot. Brings in a cross. Almost forcing a mistake.
pass from the captain on the side to Ricky Banda.
Just how, Steve? I saw that ball crossing the line.
Akimumba with his space and energy, taking on two defenders. Beautiful cross right on the line. Indeed, the right question BMJ asked is just how? Somebody has to answer that question. Just how could that happen?
Godfrey Ngwenye. That's our coach Chisi Dara Mbewe. Already was team coach. Of course, Robert Mutemba Kitaba, who lost his mother last week, and she has since been put to rest. Of course, many remembers him with his iconic celebration. Part of the Mazembe technical bench. So to be noted is that Brentford Kalaba is also part of the TP Mazembe technical bench. Of course, that technical bench is being led by Ndai. Fans have come in number, both men and women. The Red Arrows fans singing on top of their voices, hoping and wishing for the best out of this game.
So both teams, BMJ, have had their chances being cleared off the line. We saw that from TP Mazembe as well as Red Arrows showcasing the same 50-50 kind of a game this afternoon.
This could be dangerous for Red Arrows. It's a Kapwit. So one of the Mazembe players who has also been busy bee this afternoon. Trying to find some loopholes from the left back of Red Arrows, but he hasn't had it so easy. Dixon Mubiri is operating from. Dixon Mubiri can also play as a center forward. Now pressure on Mambadana, Mamadou Fat. We expect this to be a very long throw-in from Nixon Mubiri. Thomas Zulu is the best I know for this. This is equally good. Fati uses his height advantage to the great effect. So 45 minutes of the first half has come and gone. Only 2 minutes has been added by the fourth match official from Zimbabwe. Good player from Mazembe, Traore. Fadi Traore is still going strong. He's brought down and nothing to be given, says the referee. Obviously, the 23-year-old man, a centre forward, was hoping from some favour from the referee.
Beaten on pace by Traore is Michel, but he does very well by just closing his way, just ensuring that his goalkeeper is safe in Saskalumba.
your summary and the report card for the first 45, Steve.
Red Arrows started this game very well with a lot of command, creating a little bit of more chances.
Mistake. He recovers very well.
Exactly, BMJ.
And Ricky brings in across when you're brought down. When it comes to physicality, I think TP Mazembe, they've come out better. Offside against Ricky Banda. So like a hand was left trailing behind.
Beating Traore, Ricky Banda. Wow, but an elbow on the face.
I think for me, one thing that I've come to know, Steve, in this game for Red Arrows, the likes of Ngwenya, Ricky Banda, they've got the skill. They're able to win deals, so to say, but where they've been, found wanting for me is the speed. Because if you're able to dribble, apply the speed. Because once the defender is beaten, they are left behind, and they can only hope for you to make a mistake or fall down. But for Ricky Banda and Ngwenya, I think the speed has not helped them a lot in this game.
I totally do agree with you, BMJ. The skill has been showcased, but it seems TP Mazembe